Hello fellow enchanter, Eiko here, and today I will be bringing you another enchanting guide video. This video is the part of the Ultimate Enchanting Guide playlist. Today I will be teaching you how to make max book. The reason why you want to learn to do this is because max book is extremely useful mid-game and late game. You can sell it on auction house for a huge profit of around 500k to 2 million, and if you know how to enchant perfectly, late game you can even make a 30 mil max book. This video is a part of the Ultimate Enchanting Guide playlist, so the link to that will be in the description. There are two steps into making the max book. Step 1 is to prepare the enchantment. Prepare the material to craft the enchantment. And step 2 is to combine and apply the max book. Just combining the max book if you don't plan on applying it. If you want to sell the max book on AH, you can just combine it. There are a couple of rules when it comes to making max book. The first rule is there is no one size fit all. You have to practice. You have to gain experience. This is just a general guide, not a one size fit all. But if you follow this as a guide or tutorial and use this video as a reference, at the end of this video, you will have yourself a max book. Don't be afraid to try out enchanting. It is a lot of fun and you can get a lot of profit from it. There is no right way to do it. It's just you enchant and you learn from it. Okay, for step 1, what you want to do is to prepare 2 0 anvil use book using method 1 enchantment. That is to put a normal book into the enchantment table and look for enchantment that way. The reason why you want to do this is to reset the high anvil use for the upcoming book. You want 2 of them, one for the expensive book and one for the cheaper book. There is no rule when it comes to the 0 anvil use max book. With method 1, you can pick any enchantment you want. I will link in the description the book enchantment video and all the sword enchantment. Go to your enchanting station, get 60 level or any level you want, look for the enchantment, sharpness. If it has knockback, throw it away, it's useless. Knockback stuffs are extremely bad and you cannot use it. So keep trying until you get a book without knockback, without fire aspect. You only want to go for any enchantment that you want on the max book. So no bad enchantment like knockback, fire aspect, and cleave or venomous, depending on what you're going for. So this takes trial and error to make a max book. For this example, I'm going to show you a max book with critical, cubism, ender slayer, execute, experience, first strike, giant killer, lethality, lifesteal, looting, luck scavenger, sharpness, and vampirism. So that's gonna be the example. So method 1, let's get a sharpness max book. Okay, it has 0 anvil use with method 1. Let's get a vampirism max book. No, not max book. Vampirism enchantment with method 1 enchanting. So if you have a book, let's say this one, Impaling and Vampirism. If you want to have Impaling, you use this. If you don't use it. By the way, the more enchantment you have using the method 0 enchanting, the better. So you can save it for without using method 2. It's actually really beneficial. You can swap it for any type of enchantment. And also here's another note, Smite. You can only have Sharpness or Smite or Bane of Arthropod. You cannot have all 3. So let's say you want sharpness. The sharpness book will have to be on the left side later on. If sharpness book is on the right side and smite is on the left, smite will override sharpness. That's how enchanting works. So I'm gonna go for normal vampirism book, and smelting touch efficiency doesn't matter. Lure lucidity doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as it doesn't have any bad enchantment. You should be fine. Now, what you want to do, that you prepared everything beforehand, is to get all of the book. So just grab yourself a critical, cubism. just like that. Just go, you don't want to grab anything that is 0 anvil, so just go for 2 anvils. So when you craft Cubism book, it is Cubism 4, combine those together to get Cubism 5, and you will have yourself a method 2 book instead of method 1 book. Method 2 book is 1 anvil used by default, but you can guarantee it doesn't have any bad enchantment. So there's an upside and a downside. By combining the best of both worlds, you get yourself the optimal way to enchant. Execute, experience. By preparing multiple stuff beforehand, you can get a lot of max book done. For me, I can get around 20 max book per hour. And if I sell them about 500k each, that is a lot of coins. I would not go for impaling on this example, but if you want impaling, you could get yourself impaling book. For me, I'm not gonna grab impaling. So giant killer, lethality, just wanna get lethality like this. Also, if you have yourself Grand XP bottle, Experience Artifact, Haste Potion, and XP Potion, you should be able to speed up this process of getting max book a lot faster. It's all about the preparation. Step 1 is all about preparing. You don't need any XP level. Like, you need very, very little XP level just for the method 2 to combine those books together. So now, sharpness. Lifestyle, now I need looting. I like to have a checklist. I don't have a checklist mod just yet. I'm getting someone to call the checklist mod. I also have this highlight finder to find like if there's any bad enchantment. If I want to say fire aspect, just making sure I don't accidentally put fire aspect on because I get distracted and knock back. So those are the 2 I don't want. Actually also cleave. So if it has those enchantment, it will be highlighted red, making me more aware that I don't mess up. Okay, let's combine lock together. If you're following along with this tutorial, you can pause at any time and learn from it. There's also a script and a to-do list in the description, and my Discord link is also in the description where you can join the enchanting community, and we will one-on-one show you and teach you how to enchant. Because there's no one-size-fits-all, like I said. You have to practice, and depending on what you use, like the 0 anvil use book, method 1. Depending on what the method 1 book you use, if it's like Vampirism, you don't get Vampirism. If it's like Thunderlord, then you have to get Vampirism. If you have Ender Slayer, then you don't need method 2 Ender Slayer book, but you need like Vampirism book. Just anything that you have with method 1, you don't go for it using method 2. That's kind of it. The only thing we need for method 1 book for is the resetting of the anvil use. That's why it's really useful. You want to reset the anvil use because of the enchanting penalty. Oh, this one is a good example. Oh, there's no bad enchantment. It's just punch when it has knockback and it's just knock. Okay, yeah, sometimes the mod doesn't have. If I type the full word knockback 2, then it will not be highlighted. The mod is not perfect, and it is. If you want to get that mod, it is in my Discord. You can join the Discord. Link is in the description as well. Use it at your own risk. Okay, now I will show you what to do. So for me, I like to put down a chest, place it down right here and put all the book inside. You don't need to do this, but this is what I do for preparing a max book. So because I know my duration is 18 minutes and I want to be efficient about it, I get around 15. I get around 15 trap chests and place it down, just prepare 15 max book. So I prepare 15 max book, place down the chest, and store it inside. So when I do drink the potion and get myself Grand XP potion, I can speed up and not waste any of the potion duration. But since this is for a YouTube video, I'm only gonna make 1 max book. By the way, for those who don't know, every single one of this is prepared for a max book. Every single one is full to the brim with step 1. So I'm gonna be speedrunning this on my stream, Twitch stream. All my social media is in the description. Go to Draco. Go follow me on Twitch. I stream Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, 1 p.m. GMT. Okay, so with that said, let's go with the example and start Step 2. Step 2, what you want to do is to combine in the right order. And I'll tell you how to combine right now. You always want to have combination. So there's one rule, there's one big rule when it comes to step 2. It's very simple. Anvil use matters. I recommend you download Skyblock add-on. I will link Skyblock add-on in the description of the stream. Why you want Skyblock add-on is because of the anvil use. So as you can see right here, it says anvil use 1. That matters a lot. The higher the anvil use, the higher the penalty, the XP required for you to apply it onto your weapon or combine it. So you want to reset the anvil use when it gets to 3. Never go above 5 anvil use. That's a rule. This is an in-depth guide to the max book. So now, step 2. Cubism and Ender Slayer. I'm going to show you. So Cubism, put it here, and Ender Slayer. Ender Slayer. You don't need to put it in the chest. I'm doing this slowly. For me, I can break the chest and just put it in my inventory and grab it. So Cubism, Ender Slayer. You can swap it each way. It doesn't matter. It's still gonna cost 19 XP level. So I'm gonna call this book 1. Okay, that's gonna be book 1. I'm gonna give one space so you know this is gonna be called book 1. Book 2, critical and execute. So critical, execute. I have all of it written down over on my spreadsheet and my Discord and also my stream. There's a command called sort enchant, and that is basically the order to combine. You can memorize the order extremely quickly. The next one you want is experience and first strike. Practice makes perfect. They cost a very little amount. So this is book 1, book 2, book 3. Okay, now let's go for book 4, Giant Killer. And Lethality. There we go. Lifesteal and Looting will be book 5. Looting. Okay, Lifesteal, Looting, book 5. Book 6 is gonna be Luck and Scavenger. Luck. This thing has Luck of the Sea. No, we're going for Luck. What is this? Oh, why do I have 2 Luck? I think I might have accidentally gotten 2 Luck. When you get some stuff accidentally, you can just this Thailand mod is so useful when it comes to that. Just put it back away. We don't need another Luck. 1 Luck is enough. There's no need for 2. Okay. I thought it was Luck 4, not Luck 5. That's probably why I got 2 book. Okay, so it's Luck 5. Don't need another one. Luck 5 is the max. Now Scavenger, and that is it. We got all the book. So let me repeat. This is book 1, Ender Slayer Cubism. Critical, execute. Book 2, experience, first strike. Book 3, Giant Killer, Lethality. Let's put Giant Killer Lethality over here. And Lifesteal and Looting over here. They both cost the same level, by the way, to combine. So it doesn't matter if you swap or flip them. It really doesn't. It's 12 to 13 level to combine for the first one. And then Scavenger and Luck. That's going to be book 6. So there's 6 books right now. We're not counting those 2 because we're not going to be touching those. Okay? I'm going to use this chest instead of my inventory to show you example. So now we're going to break the chest and grab it. I mean, before we do that, I'm also going to show you the next part. Book 1 and book 2, combine them together so you can have book 1, 2. I call this book the high XP book. This book will be the high XP book. Keep that in mind. Book 3 with book 4, so 34, 5, and 6. And then after that, book 3 and 4, I will call it the balance book because it is not expensive and it's not cheap. So it's in the middle, it's balanced. And then book 5 and book 6, I will call this the remaining book because it's the only book left. So after combining those, it will have 3 anvil use. So this one, book 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 3 anvil use for each of those. And what you want to do is to reset the anvil use with the cheaper enchantment out of those 2. I know that Vampirism, Smelting Touch Efficiency, and Luck of the Sea, Lure Sharpness, they are both extremely cheap, so it doesn't matter which one I pick, it doesn't matter. But for example, Thunderlord. Thunderlord is a good example. Thunderlord is a very expensive enchantment. You can get it at level 12 or level 16, but in order to apply it, it is expensive. So another rule, you always want to put Thunderlord on the left side of the anvil, okay? Always put Thunderlord on the left side. And another general rule is whenever you have something very expensive, put it on the left side, 0 anvil use wise. So I'm gonna go for this one, this method 1 book. I'm gonna call this one the reset book, okay? Vampirism will be the reset book, and this one is gonna be the main book when it has sharpness, okay? Like I said before, sharpness on the left to replace any smite and Bane of Arthropod, if you're not trying to go for those route. Now, book 3 and 4 will be put onto the Smelting Touch Vampirism book first. It doesn't matter if you do it with the balance book. So balance book on the right side, Vampirism book on the left side. Book 5 and 6 applied onto the balance left book, I'm gonna call it. And then the final one is gonna be the remaining one. The high XP book combined on the right side, sharpness on the left side, and you will have the final left. Now, I'm gonna show you a demonstration. I'm gonna try to do this as slowly as possible while explaining what is going on. So, I'm gonna actually do like a montage speed run to show you how to make a ton of max book extremely quickly. By the way, I'm using shader. If it's like too dark, I'm gonna turn off shader. Okay, so let's get 19 level. Look for the book. Usually I go for, okay, like I said before, where's cubism? When you can't find something, you just type it. So, oh, it's right there. I'm just not used. There we go. So that's the first book done. Doesn't matter where it is. Let's get 13 level. Let's go for the next book. It doesn't matter which book you're going for. I'm speedrunning this because I'm wired to go for potion effect. (13 level). If you are using a guardian pet, this is also going to level up your skill XP, enchanting skill XP, mining XP as well if you're using a silverfish pet. Doesn't matter if I flip it or not. Okay, we got everything set up properly. Now, book 1 and book 2. So let me go get critical, crit. Okay, crit book on the left side, cubism on the right side, 26 level, that is fine. Let's get 28 level for the balance book next. By the way, it is a little bit dark with the shader on, so I'm gonna turn off the shader so you can see the gameplay more clearly. I like shaders. Shader's good. Okay. Now, so the first book is done. The high XP book is done. Now we're gonna go for the balance book. So I'm gonna get myself Giant Killer. Giant Killer. Doesn't matter if it's left or right. And XP. 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 29, 25 level. Okay, balance book is done. So now the remaining book, I don't even need to check. I already know what it is. So just grab anything with 2 anvil use. That's 2 enchantment, 2 anvil use. 24. Bam. Okay, so now all 3 of them have, all 3 of them have 3 anvil use. Okay, as you can see. I will now show you what to do. Slowly. Okay, this book, you want to place it here. Sharpness here. So that means those 2 are going to be combined. And this is going to be the combined. This is going to be left, so let's put that on the left side. This is going to be on the right side of the anvil, so this is going to be on the right side. So I'll hover over it so you can see clearly. Sharpness is going to be called reset left. Vampirism is going to be called reset right. And this one, put it on, 1 anvil use. This one, apply after, and that's going to be 2 anvil use. This one, very expensive, put it on, and 69 level, if I'm not mistaken, 69 level, and that's gonna be 1 anvil use. So 1 anvil use, 2 anvil use, 1 anvil use on the left, combined with 2 anvil use on the right, reset it, that's 2 anvil use for the final max book, instead of like 3 anvil use if you were to apply it on directly. and you could do it with one anvil use. You're not going to be able to make a max book with 0 anvil use, but 1 anvil use max book is not worth it in my opinion, because in order to do that you need to combine every single book together first and have it 3 anvil use, which is waste of XP, and then apply it onto a 0 anvil use book, which is going to cost 130 level. By doing this, the maximum amount is going to be over here, this one right here, is going to be 89 level if it doesn't have Thunderlord. If it has Thunderlord and Impaling, it's about 129 level. And then the final book, 2 anvil use apply onto the sword, is 168 level or something. I think, I'm not 100% sure. I need a calculation mod that I need to work on. Is in the future plan. So those are some notes to keep in mind. High level book is extremely easy. If you have Grand XP bottle, you can use it. I'm gonna use one of mine just to show you. Just to speed things up. Like for me, I like mining it instead of using splash, but whenever I'm trying to do my stream, I speed run it in order to maximize profit. Grand XP bottle is the best way to go for it. Just save yourself some time, okay? So I'm gonna be using some Grand XP bottle. Anything that's above level 40, just splash yourself with a Grand. Yeah. The higher your enchanting level is, the better. So there you go. 67 level. Much cheaper than I thought. 52 over level 40 already. Splash myself. You can mine the remaining amount. If you splash, it's gonna be a waste of profit. If you don't mind wasting profit and you want to save time, that is an option. Okay, and try to keep your inventory organized. That's what I recommend. 52 level. There we go. Okay, exactly as planned. So by preparing the book beforehand, 91. Yeah, 91 level to get a max book. That is easy. So by preparing everything beforehand and having all the chests set up, you can easily prepare multiple max book in a day for all your aspect of the dragon enchantment, shaman sword. Depending on what you want to enchant, it will differ. Like a Bane of Arthropod, for, what is it called? Bane is for Scorpion Foil, and Smite is gonna be for Reaper Falchion, that kind of stuff. So you need to think ahead, and all the books are different. It all goes down to the first step 1 of preparing. You need to think beforehand. What is the end goal? Okay, we got ourselves a max book, and I'm gonna show you that you can easily profit with this by selling the max book I just made. 21 more minutes. I should have gotten a parrot pet so I can extend the potion duration. Let's withdraw 15,000. Let's put it up. Let's put it up. Let's go for 10 minutes, because I don't want to wait 20 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes, starting bid, 100 coins. Okay. Now, while that's gonna sell, so I can tell you how much it goes for average, I say it goes for 500k to 1 mil. You can sell it over by peak time. Right now it's nowhere close to peak time. It is 4 hours away from peak time. So if you sell it on peak time, you can make a huge profit. Vampirism and Punch. Yeah, Punch has the word knockback, that's why. I need to type the entire word knockback too, so it doesn't highlight the red. Because bow. I'm gonna teach you how to make bow enchantment as well in the future. Saves arrow when you fire. Oh, fire. This is not fire aspect. I need to type the entire word. Yeah, it doesn't understand that it's sword enchantment, not bow enchantment. I mean, it is flexible enough to tell from the item and bow. Anyways, that's going to be it. I will end the YouTube video now. Hope you guys learned something and enjoy. For those who stick around until the end of the video, I will be hosting XP artifact giveaway. All you need to do to enter is to like the video and comment in the comment section down below your in-game name and the keyword maxbook. So for example, Ago to Draco space maxbook. That's it. That's how you entered into this XP artifact giveaway. I'll pick the winner on my next YouTube video. Okay? I do stream on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Go check me out when I'm live there. I do my best enchanting service where I talk about the state of Hypixel Skyblock when it comes to enchanting and how to basically play the game using lapis armor and invest your time having fun with passive income after you got to this point. Join my Discord if you want to use my best enchanting service or talk to me whenever I am online, hang out. I play other games, not just Minecraft.